Hello folks, welcome back to the Dark Hollow Garage. I had done a short a little while back of the car's temperature lately has been creeping up, mainly at stoplights, and it never used to do that. It would get to a certain temp and pretty much hold there, unless you were in like city traffic for quite a while, and then it should start to creep up. But lately, it just creeps up fairly rapidly. So I got a new fan clutch, and I'm going to work on that. So come on, let's get the old task started. Oh, and don't forget to check out Full Metal Goat. That's a Pro Mod style 66 GTO. He's getting ready to get out drag racing with it here pretty soon. He's getting his diesel pusher RV ready and his trailer and stuff. So be sure to check him out because he's going to have some racing action coming up. Alright folks, let's get into it. Hey folks, welcome to the Dark Hollow Garage. Alright, so we've got her set up and ready here. This is our new Hayden 2797 fan clutch. We've already taken off the cover for the radiator down here. Our shroud that we have has a pretty good gap on it, and I'm thinking about trying to do something with that also, but that's the clutch we're going to take out. Let me show you what my theory is. So what I'm thinking is, this setup worked really well for quite a while. Probably about 4.5 years, I guess. But this is starting to, it's really loose. I mean, it's not completely shot, but I don't know. To me, that's really loose for a clutch fan. It's just really loose. This one here, I mean, you can't even spin it, you know. I mean, you can if you hold it and twist it, but it, of course, with the fan out here, it might be a little easier to spin, but, and it also has a temperature thermostat deal on here, and it's a lot thicker, but I'll show you all that when I get this one here off. So, enough yapping, time to get wrenching. We're going to see if we can cheat this. We get these 4 bolts out. Give me just a second. Alright, the fan is out. We managed to just not even have to take the belts loose. I don't know if it'll be hard to put back together, but we cheated it out of there. Let's go look at it. Alright, here we have our 7-bladed fan off the car. Let me flip it over here. I believe this fan is from a Bonneville with AC, being a 7-bladed, but I could be wrong on that. I'm just going off of what I remember hearing when I bought the car. So there's the old fan clutch. Now let me show you something here. Look at the difference. Look at all the fins, temperature fins on this one as opposed to this one. There's quite a difference there. And some of these actually have adjustments where you can change the temperature of when the clutch kicks in, but neither one of these have those adjustments on them. Alright, let's get this fan installed on that new clutch. Hang on a second. Let's look at these and compare them. Look at the difference in the amount of cooling fins on it, or heat transfer, or whatever those are. I'm not sure how that works. I guess it tells it how hot it feels the air coming through the radiator and activates it. I don't remember. I was reading about them. All the cars I had before, I always had a flex fan or an electric fan. This is my first car I put together with a clutch. I was trying to make a daily driver out of it, and it works for that, but most daily drivers had clutches, so that's what I did. And this one, She's starting to get dirty and leaking. See that? I don't know, man. I think this one was going out on me. Alright, let's get back after it. Alrighty. Okay. Now, I mentioned the gap between the shroud and the radiator. I'm not going to do anything with that right now because you don't want to make multiple changes when you're chasing an issue. So we're just going to do the clutch for today. We'll come back to that other part later. Alright folks, there she is. She's all put together now. Let's see what it does. See, that's the way I feel it should be. Alright, that task is finished. And the engine in this is basically stock 66 389 4-barrel. It has a Spots Performance camshaft in it. It's actually pretty mild. It's cut on a 112, and I did the 112 for the vacuum for the power brakes. It does have a disc set up on it that I believe is off of a 71 2 or 3 Trans Am. I don't remember. I think that's what it's off of. It does have roller tip rockers, 092 heads, standard bore. The 092 heads have been drilled and tapped for screw-in studs. Standard alternator, you know, standard fan as you saw. It's got a 3-row radiator, I believe. And that's what we're working with. And it used to run 180 all the time. At stoplights, it'd creep up to 190, 195. But here lately, it's been creeping up to 200, 205 at stoplights. And I think it was because that fan was just too loose. Oh, and we have not forgotten about our tri-power setup we're going to do for this car. We're still working on the carbs and trying to figure out where the accelerator pump, you know, down in there, it's kind of corroded. I'm trying to figure out a fix for that on the front and rear carburetor. Center carb's fine. Alright, well that wasn't too bad, was it? Really it wasn't. You know, not having to loosen the alternator and the power steering and being able to just kind of cheat it out of there, take the 4 bolts off the water pump, that was pretty sweet. It worked out good. So, that's it for that one. I don't have any driving footage yet because it's been pouring rain out. And flat black cars, they get wet, the dirt sticks to them, you got all these water spots that are filthy. No, I ain't dealing with that. I don't feel like washing the car. Probably drive it tomorrow. It's not supposed to be as big a chance of rain tomorrow, so. Alright, folks. Oh, don't forget my picture there. Yeah, did you catch the video on my picture? Yep, LP94 sent me that. Alright, well, I appreciate you coming in and watching me tinker on a fan clutch. And we will catch you next time.